I landed with a crash, but thanks to the suit I wasn't hurt. I had no idea where the pad had taken me, but back then I didn't care so much about where I was going, or how I would get home. I was sure that someone had been here before me. Someone had built these bridges and carved these symbols, but who?
No, not even the backup strats. I don't think I aimed them right. I think I aimed way too far to the left.
Dad?
Aren't you sleeping yet? It's time for bed, honey.
Dad, I can't sleep. Can you tell me a bedtime story?
All right. What do you want to hear?
Something about an adventure.
I think I know just the thing. When I was your age, my biggest dream was to follow my Uncle Fred on one of his adventures around the world. One day, he disappeared.
3, 2, 1, go.
I stepped into the lobby of my uncle's house. It lay just across the hill from where I lived with my mother, your grandmother. She had tried to keep me from going, but I wanted to see if Fred was home yet from his latest adventure. I had visited Uncle Fred's house countless of times, but in the locker, which usually was closed, I found something I hadn't seen before. It was an adventure suit. It resembled the one that Fred used, but smaller in size.
Whoa.
Curiosity got the better of me, and I tried it on. It fit like it had been custom made for me. The most mysterious room.
By the way, that line, "it fit like it had been custom made for me," is that's the end of the global timer.
And right now,
so I was very close to missing that.
For disposing of garbage.
But I really wanted to zoom in on this text. I'm ready.
I landed with a crash, but thanks to the suit I wasn't hurt. I had no idea where the pad had taken me, but back then I didn't care so much about where I was going, or how I would get home.
Why? I'm fumbling all over myself.
Dad?
Aren't you sleeping yet? It's time for bed, honey.
Dad, I can't sleep. Can you tell me a bedtime story?
All right. What do you want to hear?
Something about an adventure.
I think I know just the thing. When I was your age, my biggest dream
on the upside
was
though,
to follow
after
my Uncle
I
Fred on one of his adventures around the world.
go to bed, learn some of
One
this,
day,
and then run this
he
again tomorrow,
disappeared.
I should do a lot better. 3, 2, 1, go.
I stepped into the lobby of my uncle's house. It lay just across the hill from where I lived with my mother, your grandmother. She had tried to keep me from going, but I wanted to see if Fred was home yet from his latest adventure. I had visited Uncle Fred's house countless of times, but in the locker, which usually was closed, I found something I hadn't seen before. It was an adventure suit. It resembled the one that Fred used, but smaller in size. Curiosity got the better of me, and I tried it on. It fit like it had been custom made for me. The most mysterious room of my uncle's house was the observatory. There he kept his newest experiments, and right now it held a pad used for disposing of garbage. I landed with a crash, but thanks to the suit I wasn't hurt. I had no idea where the pad had taken me, but back then I didn't care so much about where I was going
No.
or
Why?
how I would get home. I was sure that someone had been here before me. Someone had built these bridges and carved these symbols, but
Ah,
who-
there we go.
where were they now?
So we can hit the backup strat. It's not too bad.
The power core I found activated the suit's grappling device when I picked it up. It must have been left here by my uncle.
Why? Okay. I could have sworn for a second that I missed that. And I was going to be very sad. But no, we're good. What? Okay, I'll just clip into the ground for a second there. That's what I want. Okay, so we missed one cycle, so we're like 2 seconds behind. Eh. Boy, do I love waiting. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-ba-da-ba, bum, bum, bum.
These blue lights. Did Fred put them here? Or was somebody else
There's a
here as
wall.
well?
Walls. Okay, I'll take 6 seconds. And we'll see if we can do some actual time save on this. As opposed to last time, which was like minuscule time save. I think there's probably a good
Hello.
3
Who
to
are
4
you?
seconds.
You're not
'Cause
from
I can
here.
PB on this.
Wow.
Or
You look just like
Glo-
Fred,
Gold
but
Split
smaller
Village.
and with less
I
hair on
think.
your face.
She knew Fred.
I just have
I
to
told
not
her that he was my
play
uncle
like an idiot.
and that I was looking for him.
What's an uncle?
I said that he was,
Dum, dum,
that I had known him
ba-da,
all my life.
bum, bum.
Really? Me too. I'll help you find him. I'm Madeline. The others call me Mad Maddie sometimes. I don't know why, really, but you can call me Maddie. You've never been to the village, right? Let's meet over there in the square. I'll show you around.
Okay.
I bet you can get there easily with your suit thing.
Yep.
So, I'll see you there.
I couldn't believe it. An underground village.
Well, I wonder,
inhabited
how the
by
heck does she get
frog
there?
people. Or more like salamanders. Either way, they walked like humans. They talked like humans.
Nice.
How is that possible?
Okay. Dang. That was kind of close to that. Not really. Not gonna be losing too much time though. Oh, what? A very hard time smoothly grabbing that. Okay, that's a pretty good rock. And we'll probably end up saving about the same amount of time as last time. If any.
Darkness swept over me as I left the
Hopefully we'll get
lights in
loading
the village
screens.
behind me and headed for the ominous shadows of the chasms. As I
Or
entered the
we
chasms,
can get a gold.
it struck me how much darker it was in there. The shadows were black
Get a
as
gold by
ink,
messing up. I'm
and
okay with
although
this.
I tried not to be afraid, I couldn't help but shiver. Was it the darkness that frightened the villagers as well? Or was it something else? Seemingly bottomless pits loomed below us, everywhere in the cave. The further we got, the more I felt like what faint light existed down there was getting fainter. I was really glad that I wasn't alone.
You're alone. Shut up. We didn't see that cutscene.
It is really dark down there. You're not scared, are you? 'Cause I'm not.
Aw, man. If only I had done the double adjustment. Maybe would have made it up on there. That's a lot of time falling in the air, maybe. And no power jump. Leap. We'll still take it, because we're under 2 minutes here, which is really good. As long as I don't colossally mess this up. I think we've got another gold inbound.
Whoa, dude. I think I figured out what that writing was going on about. Maybe we shouldn't charge right out in front
Yeah,
of
that feels like gold inbound.
Remember what it said. Don't move when the eye is open. Yes, we did it. You're awesome. I knew you had it in you.
That was close. We had made it through, and I felt like nothing could stand in
Hey,
our
how's
way
it going?
of finding Fred.
Oh, another one.
What do I do with all
one
this gold?
says, Welcome home.
I got it. I don't mess up Starhaven or Ice Cave, and then PB by a lot.
Whoa. This is it. This is where the Strays built their village. And what a beautiful place they chose. Just look at the sky. It is so big.
Oh.
Along my journey, I had seen many pieces of floating rock, but here they were much bigger. Some were big enough to fit whole villages. How was this possible? Maybe it had to do with the crystals that seemed to be everywhere.
Really?
If the legends were true, the Stray civilization was
damn.
younger than the village. Yet they were making great progress. They invented crystal-powered machines, produced their own fabrics, and built houses out of bricks and stone. It was like a civilization was forming before my eyes.
Oh, that's not good. That's not necessarily the best. Okay, made it. Whew. Worried for a second there.
Hey, let's play a game. I bet that you can't get through this part without using the grapple device. Told you you couldn't do it.
Oh, if I'd swing just a tiny bit further out there, I might be able to. I might have been able to make this fan cycle. But no. Okay. That can happen.
Oh, what's that?
Nice.
The boots. Look. Couldn't you wear those?
With this addition, the suit felt at least 20% cooler.
Sweet.
Ah.
Now you gotta try them out.
I always get so scared when they don't activate.
This is awesome!
It was
Okay.
awesome. I
Not
don't know how to describe the feeling of bursting
what
through
I wanted.
the air like a bullet, so fast that my eyes watered and my belly was full of butterflies. Never fully in control, but still feeling like the coolest kid in the universe. I guess I just described it, didn't I?
I'd love to do stuff like this with crystals. Just think of the possibilities. Whole machines are powered by them. I almost can't believe it.
A great, icy mountain
We'll take it.
loomed before me, and I felt a chill.
Actually didn't think I
run
would
down
make
my
that cycle,
spine.
but it's good because if you're farther behind, it makes that one easier to grab, and I think it gives me better timing on going across the fans here, which is where I often knock into things. Kind of. I'll just sit there in the air for a little while. That's good.
We hadn't seen any people around yet, but ahead of us lay what looked like a proper town. The Strays from Maddie's stories. I could imagine how she must have longed to meet them all her life.
Okay,
And now,
we're playing this
here
one
they were.
safely. We're going really high. Oh, thank goodness. There we go. Now, we won't mess this up again. Oh. take it. We'll take it. I don't know. I don't even know any like efficient strats for there anyway, so okay.
Maddie was silent for a while. It seemed like she was thinking hard on something.
Ugh. Eh.
Quickly, grab a hold of that crate.
Okay, I'm not sure, but we might have just got more gold.
Good day. Here's a boat to Ice King. Though I'd take the other one if I were you. That one goes back to the outpost.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
I was thinking.
Wait, you get it back there? I
don't
totally
know
thought
if
you got
I
up in
should
like
go
the
with
middle.
you. I mean, I want to, but I also want to, well, stay here. Maybe it's strange, but I just feel like these people like
Come on,
me and
please bump me up the last
accepted me
section.
for who I am. Kind of like you. I want to be with you too, and help you find Fred. I don't know what I want the most.
I told Madeline
Dang
that
it.
I would accept whatever choice she made.
Come on.
I just never thought about it until now.
Come
but
on.
Maybe it wasn't Fred I was
Oh,
looking for.
yes. Oh. Now we don't have to listen to that. Just wait for it to finish, and then I get control, and then
I
I can get on the
promised.
boat. No, won't be the same without you around. I know. I ain't your friend.
I said goodbye to Maddie, and I had a feeling that this was the last time I'd see her. But even in this sad moment,
Oh, okay,
I
got
was happy
back
for
onto
her.
this.
She had found
Fast
a
enough,
place where
jeez.
she belonged.
Nice, nice, nice.
There was
Nice.
a dampness in
Come on.
the air that reminded me of the hot
Ugh,
summer
this doesn't
nights
save
back
any
home.
time.
But as the sun was setting, I could feel the chill creeping up on me, and the path we were traveling on seemed to lead us into a second ice age. Winter was coming.
I like that line. Oh, jeez. The
Into
flattest
caves
gold.
again. And now it was just me, alone in these cold, barren halls of ice. But Fred had been here.
0.22
Now,
seconds.
I could feel it.
Jeez.
I was getting close. Something wasn't right. The grapple device's energy beam was somehow reflected off of the ice, and I couldn't get a grip. I had to look for areas where the ice was not so thick. This was going to be a challenge.
Not like Maddie's challenge, though. Personally, though, I'd rather run ice caves than do Maddie's challenge, because I don't know how to do that quick, and it would make me feel silly. Oh, that was bad. Actually, that might end up working out. And we play it safe. So you're not supposed to have your boots in here. This is actually supposed to be like a pretty difficult part. But yeah, we kind of skipped the trigger where your boots break because we're cool.
I found another one of Fred's campsites.
Oh, nice.
Noticeably newer than the others.
Okay, that's
The
really
fire
good.
was still smoldering, and I could faintly pick up the smell of the aftershave he always used. I was closing in on him. I could feel it. He had left some tools behind that I could use to repair my boots. That should do it. Good as new.
Jeez, no. Okay. Smoke clearing. I'm making sure I hit this. That was a bit of time waste there, but it was to ensure that we didn't waste a lot more. That's the kind of time waste I'm okay with. But not really, though. I'd rather not waste any. Okay, that's fine. I hit this checkpoint like I'm supposed to, so it's again one of the places where it's okay to fail ish. Again, you're not supposed to, but meh. So what this comes down to is I'm probably gonna lose time on this crappy ice cave, despite getting that one really good section there. Okay. Okay, now we just gotta get a really nice ending boots, and I will be the happiest guy alive. Okay, one.
It was dark all around me,
two.
but there was a light at the end of the tunnel.
Whatever, whatever. Good enough, good enough. Actually, really good. Oh my gosh, amazing. Oh, I almost messed it up there.
Uncle Fred. I
And
finally
we crossed
found
that
him.
threshold before 6 minutes, which means we're really saving time. Despite our mess ups.
I said that I found
Now,
the suit in his workshop.
Let's not
and
make
that I
any
came looking
mistakes on
for him.
epilogue. Because I've been known to do that and clip my fat hips on a table because I don't run epilogue enough, apparently. Jeez, jeez, jeez. Imagine what this could have been, though, without that 5 seconds. I would be amazed. Amazed. Or that 6. Wow, it's like a whole 6.5. Oh, jeez. I better get sub 30 on this.
I interrupted Fred and told him about Maddie.
Ah, nice,
How he came all
Swyhax.
the way to Star
I don't
Haven
think
to
I,
get her, and that I had promised to ask him.
I don't think I'm getting
If you
myself
go
all
see
the
her
way
there.
into second place just yet, but I'm really hoping this is sub 30.
I should have taken her to see Starhaven long ago.
always so curious about the strays.
Jeez. Gotta love that time save on Starhaven, though.
I wanted to protect or rather, protect myself from losing him.
Twycax, not Twyhax. Sorry about that.
I'm not going home.
Salute.
What does research or praise matter when I can be here with these creatures? They need me. And it's just as well. I don't trust this pad for
Oh,
more
I'm
than
really
one ride
excited
anyway.
at this point.
You need that ride.
I didn't want to go home, and I asked him and Maddie instead.
I'm sorry, nephew. As much as I enjoy having you here, you must go home. Explore the world on your own. Have your own adventures.
I reluctantly
I
agreed
certainly
to go
hope
home.
so. I
was
really
going
want it to
miss
be,
my uncle.
but I trust your judgment more than
miss you
mine.
But I'm sure you'll do phenomenal on your own. And don't worry about me or Maddie.
Oh my god, shut up.
Fine.
Oh, I
The
hate
pad
how
is
much
yours
time
now.
this takes.
When you're ready.
I'm ready. Yeah, I did. I made sure to learn one word in French, at least. Okay, it won't be a PB on a gold split on that because my gold split's messed up. I think. Or it just at one
The
point had a
end.
really
No.
good ice
Good
cave.
night,
I don't
sweetie.
know.
Wait, Dad. Does that mean Fred is still there?
Who knows?
Yes.
That was the last time I saw him.
That's sub 30.
Don't you miss him?
I do, sometimes. But I don't worry about him, because I know
Now I'm
that
just mad about
whoever
that
he
6
is,
seconds in Sanctuary.
he's on his biggest adventure yet. Dear Fred, today
But
I
you can always
stepped
improve.
into
I
the
mean, I
lobby
didn't
of
gold
your
ice
house
cave.
for the last time. My daughter asked me to tell her about an adventure, and I came to think of you. Your house looks just like my mother and I left it.
Okay, let's not
Years
clip
ago.
my hip on this table.
After you'd gone,
Good.
I was sure she was going to throw out all your stuff, but she just cleaned up. We made you a small memorial. For a while, I came here every day, just like I used to. Sometimes, I could even faintly hear your voice, calling from the observatory,
Oh.
asking me to get you this tool or that. I never told my mother about that day. I don't think she would have believed me.
There was also some
Can
mess
I
up on
believe it?
Village. I can improve that
After
time
all
even
these
more.
years.
Sweet. I'll take the 2 seconds on epilogue. Whatever. I don't know why my splits are so wrong for that. Because I'm definitely not wasting 2 seconds by walking.
Uncle Fred, thanks to you, I have found an even greater adventure. Thank you.
Sweet.
Love, your nephew.